TSP, we like to welcome you. Every show we drop a gem on you to invest in you. We giving you the game, not no lame shit. These other podcasts talk about the same shit. We talk sports, world news, entertainment. Good eats on that grill, we get dangerous. TSP, we like to welcome you. Your day, week, month, we hope that we can help you through.
Yes, sir. TSP episode 224. I'm your host, Bobby Hall, and with me, as always, that's my co-host, Dylan Lesavich. Dylan, I love the backdrop. It's good to see you after a little 1 week break. Let's get right into it, man. We took last Saturday off because it was Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Which my gal, she had to work all day, but I cooked a nice steak dinner, loaded baked potato, homemade mac and cheese. I went all out. But I don't know, did you take your lady out? I mean, and then obviously the more important question is did you get a notch on the board?
Yes and yes, Bobby.
Let's go, baby.
So that's what we do here.
Well,
Yeah, so we had
try.
the same situation if yours still stood as far as the kids still being around and about. So I took my whole family out to a nice steak dinner at the old Texas Roadhouse. Is it Roadhouse? Texas Roadhouse, right? Yeah. That's where it's far superior, at least in my situation. I got that or Outback. And Texas Roadhouse is far superior. And they they do square dancing for you and entertainment. It's great. And the cinnamon butter and the rolls, it's great. It's all great.
Bites?
Rattlesnake bites are a
Okay.
must. She likes the margaritas there.
Did you go strip or ribeye? What'd you do?
I did a ribeye. I forgot the exact name for it. It's like a 16 ounce, like I think it's like the Texas ribeye or something. It's a nice one. It's a nice fat boy. All right. We don't mess around. And yeah, we got that. We got a little bit of the meat sweats going on. Of course, got to get the side house salad. And sometimes I go mashed potatoes or I go sweet potato. This time I went mashed potatoes. So yeah, it was a good time. I had a great time. And then girls enjoyed it all the time as well. They like the square dancing.
Okay. D'Lo, I gave you one job and you got it done. So I'm happy to hear it. That was really the main reason we didn't record last week. And you got it done. If you would have came back here and said you didn't, I would have been very disappointed in you. So way to go.
I would have been disappointed in
Mission
myself.
accomplished. That's what I wish we had that banner behind you right now. Mission accomplished.
I just have a banner behind me that I can just like notch or tie a knot and create another knot.
Yeah.
That'd be great. That'd be something maybe to look into.
Luckily for me, last weekend intertwined with, because my birthday was the following Monday, and I took that day off, and I actually ended up taking the following day off too, Tuesday. That was kind of impromptu. I'll probably regret it later this year, but I burned another personal day. But it was nice, man, because Monday, with the weather that we just kind of got ourselves out of, I think the kids had delays and closing left and right for that 2-week span. So they ended up having to go to school on President's Day. So that Monday we went to the Antique Mall over in Maumee, Ohio, which is awesome. It's just a humongous, place with everything you can think of and antiques, obviously, and it was fun to kind of rummage through and try to find some gems. And I found a couple of cool things, Dragon Ball Z and wrestling related, because that's what I had my eye on. And then we went and got a nice bite to eat for lunch. And it was cool, man. I love my kids to death more than anything in the world, but, man, it is so rare that we get to just go out and do whatever we want to do, just the two of us, mom and dad, and not have to, especially in a place like an antique mall, turn around and be, hey, quit touching shit, because it's one of those places where you break it, you buy it type of thing. And those guys, they got to touch everything, look at it, hold it. So, and then kind of just be able to go wherever we want to go to eat to lunch, not have to pick, based off what those two picky asses, eat. So that was fun. And then the following day, this was great, Neil. I loved it. We dropped the kids off, or she drops the kids off at school, and then we took a trip up to the casino at 10 o'clock. It was awesome, dude. 10 o'clock on a Tuesday. It's super chill in there. Don't worry about shit. It's not packed to the gills, not loud. We were definitely probably the youngest people in there by 20 years, without a doubt. I
bringing down the median
realized
for sure.
very quick that Tuesday at 10, that is the retirees' time for sure. Very jealous. I'd love to be able to just waltz in there every day, and play some slots and stuff. Left even, so you take that. We were down a little bit, but I got on what was it? It's that Mummy game. I can't remember though, but
There's probably a mummy slots.
Was it Mo? I think it's called Mo Mummy, something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
And I hit the bonus. So it's that one game where you start off with a little square and you have to grab 3 or 4 diamonds, and you keep growing in the square, and ended up smacking that for $200. So got out of there, broke even. Tori got to try the coveted chicken quesadilla, which I can confirm, D'Lo, still exists, still a banger.
Is it a different name now? Go under different name?
It's just called the Sports Book. Which is probably
That's generic.
Kind of smart for them, yeah.
Yeah.
But it was awesome. I got a chicken bacon ranch pizza, which was a banger. we'll have to get back up in there. So
Yeah, you haven't tried their tenders yet.
I didn't think about it in time. I probably could have got the hookup from our boy Todd, but he's got to be there to dish out the comps. So kind of had to come out of pocket. But on that beautiful Penn Play app, I had a $20 in food credits just sitting there. So that was awesome. And also had, I think, $25 or $30 in slot credits. So it's really cool that they do that shit. I think if I was going more often, that'd probably be even better stuff. Like, you had that $100 in slot credit, probably because you spent 10x the amount. But yeah, it was really cool, dude. And she made my birthday really special. It was dampened a little bit just by the single fact because Dylan, I'm in a spot now like the social media posts. I don't really care about it. They're nice, I don't necessarily need a kid I had 5th period science with in high school saying happy birthday. It's appreciated, but it's not. How it used to be like when we were in our early 20s. Like you loved getting hundreds of birthday posts on your Facebook wall, Twitter, etc. It just made you feel important. I don't care about that now these days. But, I had several very close family members. I mean, very close family members. And some good, very close friends of mine. Nothing. No texts, nothing. And that bothered me a little bit. I'm not going to lie to you. But outside of that, it was a special it was a special time. Just because it's so damn rare to have just us two, our time. So to be able to do that 2 days in a row was cool. I don't know when the hell we'll ever be able to do it again. And like I said, I loved our family trips to Hocking Hills and doing this with everyone. It's the best. But at the end of the day, I think it is good for the soul and the relationship itself to be able to just have mom and dad time. You know that,
100%.
And then, man, it's just it's cool. And we also decided we're kind of foregoing a bunch of the red tape. And I think like end of May, early June, we're just going to go get our wedding license and just do the hillbilly style courthouse wedding. And then, make it official.
There you go. You got to do the traditional get down on the knee, right? Just special proposal in plan.
Dude, we've been together 10 years, man. So it's like
it don't
she
matter
knows what it is, I think she just wants. She's just ready to have the name.
Still the experience and the memory, right? Yep. That's a core memory that will last the rest of your lives.
Yeah. We got a comment in here. Bushcraft. I don't expect anyone to celebrate it, but like I said, very close family members, they can at least wish you happy birthday. Like, they're thinking of you. That's it. They don't got to go, light candles and fireworks and dance around their house or anything like that. I don't expect that at all. But kind of return because roles reverse. I'm sending a text or call, or I might even pop up on them to, hey, happy birthday. Simple as that.
I don't even think it's special to me anymore. If I want to be honest, it's just another day. I used to take a PTO day for those events, like just to, treat. I don't want to work on my birthday, kind of thing, But it's like even then, like it's like
I was looking at it. Yeah,
I still work. I mean, the past couple of years, I just fuck it. I work on my birthday. If it happens to fall on a weekend, it happens to fall on a weekend. I'm lucky enough to have a weekend off, or at least part of the weekend off. But I don't know. Yeah, I leaned early to mid 20s. I might have rubbed me the wrong way. It's like, I don't get these like happy birthdays anymore, or like just, people are just older. People are older in their own fucking lives, and they got their own shit that's going on. The last thing, thank God, the only reason I have Facebook is to remind me of birthdays, or even Snapchat for that instance saves me a lot of times because it just has a cake emblem or emoji there. I'm like, oh shit, it's that person's birthday. I might want to say happy birthday, or whatever the case is. But now I could probably count on one hand as how many times I get. I don't really count like the parents. Obviously, is almost like a no-brainer. They're going to say happy birthday, but outside of them, just more than likely, I can probably count on one hand, maybe two if I'm lucky. But that's of my own doing. I mean, outside of this podcast, I'm pretty, as you know, Bobby. I hide in the shadows I don't really come out and I don't do anything. I'm pretty introverted at that, so my circle is very small.
Unless you include Brown's Twitter, then it's wide.
Yeah, man, even then, that's the only interaction I really get on there. Other than that, I'm fucking tweeting to a brick wall because there's just no interaction. No one likes anything. So the only interaction I get is with aggregators that are probably fake. So
true. I got two more things, and we're gonna bring our guest on, and I'm excited. We've been trying to line this up since like August, so very excited about it. But D'Lo, they just opened a Papa John's in our neck of the wood. Well, former neck of the woods for you, I guess. Northwood, Ohio. Other than that, the only Papa John's I've known of were like Toledo area, Perrysburg. And this past Thursday, I was like, I'll give it a shot, Bottom tier pizza, I think. That might be the worst chain pizza in the game, period. It was, I don't want to say awful, because at the end of the day, pizza is pizza. Like, it was 8. I even had some the next day for work, lunch at work. So it wasn't like somewhere I was like, I just spit the shit out. But it was not good, man. It was not that good at all.
I'm not a fan.
I like the garlic butter cups, with each pizza. That's a nice touch, but it's very necessary because it's like a bland-ass crust. And when I was ordering online, anywhere else, dude, you got crust toppers. You got a wide array at that. But here it's like you can get your garlic parm crust for $2 more. Like you can get fucked. So the fact that they charge for crust toppers, you see, like you got to pay the $2 extra, or you're gonna have this bland ass shit. And I had to take the bland ass shit. That's gonna be a one and done for me. I'm gonna stick with my Marcos. That's what I should have went with, but I wanted to see what they had going on. Brand new spot. I've seen all the commercials. I've seen our friends Sean and Corey review it many a time, and sometimes it looked good, but not the reality. I did not enjoy that whatsoever, and not gonna go back. It made me want to, because Dylan, here's what I'm doing. I'm bringing back, which I don't see that many people do anymore, but instead of doing like can you still hear me? I kind of move the.
Yeah,
you hear me
it's faded,
okay.
But yeah, I got you.
Instead of like doing the middle finger to tell people fuck you, I've been bringing back the fucking whatever you call that move. You know what I mean? A little more. It just got a little more oomph to it, especially when I'm driving on the highway. Some fucko wants to cut me off. You get in the fucking move. All right, that's back in 2026. I'm throwing the middle fingers aside. Maybe I'll still throw one up once in a while, but we're bringing back I don't even know what you call it. I'm just calling it the arm move, and I love it, man. Yeah.
What are they?
Fuck yeah. Yeah, so that's where I'm at with it. And then actually one more quick thing before we do bring on which these intros always do go up yours kind of. Yeah, maybe that's what they call it. I don't know. I like it better than the middle finger. It's just there's a lot more going on with it, and I feel like it sends a little more of a, message. But then we went to Reset, me and the boy, Jax, for lunch today.
Sure.
Reset, it's like a barcade. It's got your arcades there, bar food. In the summer, they got volleyball courts. It's a cool setup, And I decided to take me and Jax over there because I didn't feel like going up, because I love going to Dave & Buster's with the kids, but that's a $100 plus purchase every single time. Didn't feel like dropping that kind of dough, even though it came close anyway with just food over there at Reset. But we went there because they got the free arcade games, the old school stuff that I used to play, and even you, like Ninja Turtles, X-Men, NBA Jam, Blitz, you name it, they got it. We get there, we order our food, and we go to start playing. They don't take care of any of these arcade games, man. The joysticks are fucked up, the buttons don't work, the screen's flickering, and that really sucked. So we didn't really get to play any of the stuff we wanted to because all the shit was fucked up, broke, because everything is just used up like crazy, and then they don't take care of it. And then the other room, they kind of got like a makeshift Dave & Buster's area where it's all newish games, but you got to get the little card and put money on it, and those are in pristine shape, of course. But yeah, man, that was kind of a bummer because that was the whole cool part about Recess. Like, yeah, you can go there, eat some food, have some drinks, and then you got some free old school arcade games to game on. But
Yeah.
One of 2 or 3 of them out of 20 work. So it's like, dude, that's annoying.
That's unfortunate. It's been a while since I've been there. Yeah. The last time I was there was actually with you, Bobby. Like, I don't know if it was for someone's birthday. We were meeting up with someone, but yeah, it was back in my Lunitas days, the Perrysburg Township days, 43551, baby. Now we're on the, we're in the 973 area code. Yeah, I went to 419 to the 850 to the 973. Holler at me. Holler at your boy. So, yeah, I get it, man. It sucks. Maybe they're weeding out the arcade games, which kind of sucks because that's kind of the nostalgia effect that they had.
Well, it just sucks. The one other part too is like there's not that many out there anymore. These are from like a forgotten era. The 90s. Like there aren't a lot of arcades anymore. So like
maybe there's something like no one to fix them.
Ninja Turtles or The Simpsons, X-Men. Like, why would you want to let those be run down into the dirt?
Just no one's there to fix them, man.
Dumb, just dumb. But
maybe they'll auction them off and you can buy one.
I'm not gonna buy a broken one.
You fix it yourself.
Yeah.
Get a discounted price because it's broken.
And then I gotta spend hundreds to get it fixed. Fuck that. That sounds terrible. They should just get their shit fixed. I mean, that's just crazy. The owner of this place has all these awesome games. He's just like, yeah, fuck it. Good food though. I will say that the wings that I had today were phenomenal.
That's the main attraction there.
Hot barbecue. It was great. I enjoyed myself. But we're rambling on. You called it in pre-production. I told him we'd be 15 minutes. We're hitting 23 minutes. Well,
every time. Every time.
19. Because I think we went like 3 or 4 minutes of just that screen flashing. But yeah, definitely more than 15 minutes. But real excited. Like I said, been following this guy on a few different accounts. We'll get into that here soon.
Yes.
For quite a few years. He's kind of like the internet's uncle of sorts. He just tells stories, and people really relate to what he's got to say. And he's just a cool dude, man. So if he wasn't as cool of a dude as he is, I probably would have gave up on trying to get him on the show months ago. But like I said, we've been fighting for this since August. Made it happen. Super excited, and we got him. So for episode 224 today, we have with us Dan Hamer in the house. Finally, The Rock has come back. There he is. Dan, how we doing, man? Thanks for coming on the show. Appreciate some of your free time, man. Welcome. He can't hear us. Uh-oh. I don't know. I don't know what happened there.
I don't know.
I can hear him. He can't hear us.
I can hear you, Bobby. Oh, no.
Now we can't hear him either. You can't see.
He's unmuted. He's unmuted on my end.
Yeah.
I got no audio.
Oh, I hear you.
Oh, see, I hear him, but now
I haven't heard a word any of you have said for the whole time.
The whole time.
Well, that's good news.
Well, we are live here.
I can't hear anything.
TSP.
I don't even know how I'm gonna get to him if he can't hear us.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's using his phone.
That is unfortunate.
Let me see.
Interesting.
Well, like I said, we've been trying since...
no audio.
Nothing? It has to be on his end. It has to be on his end.
Well, clearly.
We're going to... Well, let's remove him from there.
Okay.
While he figures that out. And you get with him, and we'll play this... play this
shit, you're right.
Video.
Yeah, we have to play that.
So...
Yeah, let me get with him
correlated?
real quick.
I haven't watched any of it, so...
Our friend... No audio. Okay. So he can't see. So he's in the green room, right?
Yeah. I got him right here. So there we go. This is tremendous radio. So yeah, we do have another. If you guys were last week or 2 weeks ago, I should say, we were off last week. Our good Canadian friend, Even though he will not be a friend, he'll be the enemy tomorrow morning as the Olympics are going on right now in Canada versus United States.
Well, you guys
hockey.
are enemies right now. I mean, I don't know where we're trying to.
I guess that is the.
Are you
I guess
trying to lie here. I'm still confused by the whole situation because you sent us a video last week of somebody ransacking him and kind of making him some kind of prisoner. Yeah, technology is great when it works. We're working on it, folks. We're sorry. I know we're waiting on Dan here. We're gonna try to figure this out, but our buddy Luke, he sent us another video. He sent it to me. I don't know where it's from. Dylan, I'm a little suspicious that you're involved. It does kind of seem that way. I have not seen this yet. He told me to not play it until we're on the show, so I'm interested to see exactly what it is. But and hopefully this will kind of clear up some stuff. But let's see what he's got.
If anyone gets this, it's Luke Markland. I don't know where I am. I don't know what's going on. I'm trapped somewhere. I think I'm in a basement or something. All I know is I did what he told me to do. I read the thing, and next thing I know I woke up wherever this is. It's so dark I'm trying to find a light. But if anyone can find help, please send it, because I'm terrified and I don't know. All I know is that the one that is behind us is hey, no, fuck.
To be continued.
I mean, Dylan, what are we doing here?
I guess you just gotta wait for the next video. That's called the teaser, I suppose.
Is he in your basement?
No. Why would he be in my basement, Bobby? You are closer to Canada than I. You're looking and sniffing up the wrong tree, my friend.
All right, man. I don't know. I don't know what to say after that. I'm more confused than before, but we'll worry about that later. We got to try to figure out this situation with our guy Dan here. It looks like he's back in here.
Yeah, bear with us, viewers and listeners across the world. We're trying to get our guest here and fix this audio. He's in the green room and he can hear us right now. Hopefully, give me a thumbs up, Dan, if you can hear me. All right, we should be good now. I hope so. All right, he says he can hear us in the green room, so we're going to bring him on. Take two, ladies and gentlemen. Our guest for 224.
Dan Hammer with
What's
audio
up?
And can hear us.
I can hear you. Sorry about that. We had a technical difficulty
I
there.
had all that speech about we've been trying to set this up since August, and you wanted to extend it even further, I guess.
I got none of it. I heard nothing you guys said for
Damn.
29 minutes.
That's probably good. We talked a whole lot of shit.
I know, that was what I was like sitting here thinking, is this a big setup? Like, this could be like that. you could totally get people like that, like shut the mic off and then just like,
I didn't think about
and then
that.
just
Dylan.
sit
We
there
could
and
do
just talk shit for like 27 minutes and then just bring them on like, all right, jackass, here we go. Like, thanks guys. I really appreciate this.
That's
introduction.
the lovely part of doing this live. We just recently started doing live streams with this, so this is what kind of comes with it, when you're on the going by the seat of your pants. But we got it figured out, which I'm glad, because I was worried. I wasn't kind of sure how we were gonna, because you're using your phone, so I didn't really have any way of contacting you while you were in here. So.
Yeah, I know. I was like thinking, I can't get off of here and then go. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to get back in, so I was like,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah. But we got you,
Damn.
man. Welcome to the show. Like I said, well, you didn't hear, but we've been looking forward to this for a long time. I've been kind of chipping away at this for about 6 months, so glad we finally got you in here. Very excited. Because, I've been following you for some years now, and I don't know. I always just enjoyed your videos of, like, storytelling and just kind of, like, people would come to you for advice, and I don't necessarily how you – because I referred to you as the uncle of the internet. You're Unc, you know.
Yeah.
People come to you for advice all the time, and sometimes you might not know how to help that person, but you at least come out and be like, "Hey, I don't know what to tell you for this part," and or whatnot. But most of the time, you'll have some kind of story or some kind of relatable thing to say to those people. But before we get into that, how'd you get onto TikTok? All that stuff. Was it like a COVID thing? Because that kind of seems to be a lot of people's story, like that 2020 era. When most people got on there and started posting, but what made you jump on there?
My wife, when I met her, I was posting videos on Instagram, just fucking around, like for my friends, and she started watching a couple of my videos, and she goes, "These would fit really well on TikTok." And another friend of mine and his wife were telling me the same thing, and so everybody was just telling me to go to TikTok, and I made a handful of videos, and like most of them got banned, like kicked, and then all of a sudden I had a random question because mentioned I'd lost a bunch of weight, and somebody had asked me what it was like to lose 400 pounds, and so I just went on a rant, and it was overnight. Gained like 25,000 followers overnight, and then it was just a rocket ship from there. Followers just come. No matter where I go, if I post on something, somebody's usually looking over at me like wanting to rubberneck because I'm a weird guy over the fence. That's for sure.
Shit. I mean, while people are here, be sure to
the audio
give us a
cut
follow.
out on me again or something.
Hello?
Yep. Great.
Really?
There it is. What the hell?
You tell
Dude.
me, man. You're just using your phone audio, right?
I'm touching nothing. Yes. I don't know what the hell. I catch that last part. Missed. Maybe it's like a cell phone thing. Like it's missing like that.
Maybe it's Dylan. I don't know.
You fucking with me, bro? You muting my shit?
Yeah, Dylan, what are you doing?
I'm kidding. You can scratch me like a record all you want, brother. Right
Well,
here.
now he is muted. He's fucking with us. Are you fucking with us now, Dylan? Now I can't hear you. Oh,
See?
geez.
You thought I
Who
was
knows?
crazy.
Hell of a
Here we
show
go. Hello?
for all our first time watchers.
You got here?
Yeah.
Is there anything
now we
else
hear
you want to know?
Yeah. Fuck me. Well, shit. I was
No, just how
Go
it
ahead.
started. Now I'm 5 accounts deep on TikTok. So
That's some evidence of what I got to say is like that you're a very relatable guy because you've had to make numerous accounts, but they've always gone back up into the six figures, and pretty much each time higher into the six figures. And we've always kind of been at odds with TikTok because we lost like our live privileges or something because we were posting what you see right now, our logo and everything. Us talking, we would go live this exact same way we're doing right now on TikTok, but then they'd ban us saying that we were using unoriginal content. But this is all like we made the logo. This is us talking. Like TikTok's
Sounds
just
about right.
weird place, man. And I don't know if it's just like they use all like the AI shit to make these decisions. I don't know because we would even appeal
Censorship
it,
app.
and they would just get denied. So it's just weird app, man. But yeah, I mean, you've had to make all these accounts, and people keep coming back, and more people keep coming back. So what do you attribute that to?
Oh, this last account here I'm on is for the diehard fans that are willing to even come back and check me out because at this point I'm about to crest 60K on this account. This is my 5th account, but my last one was almost 650,000. I was so pissed. I wanted to go up to 1 million on that one, and I just couldn't fucking get there because the stupid. It was the community guidelines and the way they push the algorithm now. They're really frowning upon a lot of content that I would typically do. My jokes are a little too dark for them sometimes. Who would've known?
for dark humor for sure.
Well, I mean, I don't know. They pick and choose who they like to. Because we have another buddy who was actually our last guest a couple weeks ago, Terrell Wright. He's got almost 200,000 followers, but he for the longest time he's barely cracking 500, 600 views.
Yeah.
He doesn't do anything crazy. Like he does comedy. It's not dark. It's pretty funny stuff for the most part. But the algorithm they won't push him whatsoever. I don't understand whole setup there?
Well, I'm a lovable asshole. Like I have a lot of friends on TikTok that love me very much and would follow, just continue to follow, just because they love me and they know that I love them. So there's that, you know. And I think people always want to be a part of that circle. I've talked to countless guys struggling, you know, with like mental health and stuff like that on the side, and I helped a lot of men through like grieving with a loss, like of their dad, their mom, friend, you know, after a while, you know, you touch thousands of people's lives like that. You're bound to have people follow you and keep going. So I've been doing my best just to keep building from just being sweet. Yeah, I'm uncle dude. I'm grandpa dude. Like I do really random things. You know, I'm the guy that builds the sandbox truck for his grandkids in the backyard. You know, like this is the house that we're in is a house that was built in the foundation of my father's old house, mom and dad's old house that burned down. And he was a that story is crazy. It's a long story, but my dad, he didn't get to like see me be a grandpa, and so like I'm trying to be the best grandpa I can be and put on a really good show for him, you know, now, so that hopefully he's enjoying, you know, watching on the other side. It's just all I can do.
That's a good perspective.
Yeah, for sure. And to be honest, like you're not that much older than me, but like you have the amount of wisdom that somebody of like a 70-year-old guy. Like I said in the intro, like you're in your early 40s. You're not that old, but you've lived a lot of life in the those 40 years. You know what I mean?
Everybody I loved is dead except for my wife and my mother. So yeah, I mean you gotta do what your best, you know, like I don't know. we're doing our best.
That's all you can do, right?
100%.
I had to laugh though because it was the when I said all that serious shit and you were just kind of like, yeah. I know. What do you really say to stupid shit like this, right? Like, my life is really fucking sad to be real. But then, like, not now, but it was. So, like, my story, I've tried to tell it before a few times to a few people, and every time it's either tears or like just thankful they're not me. You know, like.
I guess
like-
for people that don't know you, and maybe it's not possible to do, but like a Cliff Notes version.
Okay. So Dan Hemer, I was born to a father that was a diabetic, very severe, and I grew up taking care of him, and I gained a shit ton of weight because I broke both my knees. And basically, though, when I was a little kid, I was told my dad was gonna die when I was young, and I didn't know my dad was gonna die when I was 32 years old. And I was a fat piece of shit. I was dealing dope, like anything I could. Really, I didn't give a fuck at that time. Like, sell you guns, whatever you wanted, you know. Like, and I was making incredible errors, and out of nowhere, my dad up and died on me. It was a house fire, and then he tried to recover from it, and 7 months later, he was had a heart attack. Last words he ever said to me were, "I love you." And I was downstairs a few moments later getting a fucking sandwich out of the cafeteria, and I'd heard over the intercom that my dad had died in his room. So I just wasn't hungry anymore. I just started walking a lot to try to get away from that monster I'd kind of become, and I didn't want my dad to watch me continue down that path. I wanted to be a better man, so I lost 400 pounds through diet and exercise, and just changed my life completely. Stopped dealing. Just wanted to be a better human being. You know, leave behind a little better than what I was doing, and showing my dad and proving to my dad that I could do better. You know, and so I got married, and and I've got grandkids now. My wife, she had already had kids. I was unable to have children, so I couldn't be a real grandpa. But you know, I'm gonna try to do the best I can to be the best step grandpa I can. You know, like because I know that there's still kids out there that could just always use an extra grandpa. You know, like
Yeah.
doing good stuff, buying RC cars, and spoil them right. You know, and raise them right. Little gentlemen. That's what we're trying to raise.
And I think that's where the people come in droves to your accounts. Is like just like you said, there's a lot of people out there. Not only don't have grandfathers, but uncles, dads, brothers, and I think you kind of fill that spot in for a lot of people through your videos or being able to just jump in your comments and be like, "Hey, I'm going through this with my family or my job or whatever," and then you'll usually kind of take that comment and make a video kind of talking directly to those people. And I definitely think that helps fill a void of sorts for a lot of folks out there, which is cool.
I hear the one I hear all the time is are you 35 or 78? I'm kidding. But also I hear the one that's uh, uh, oh shit. I had a brain fart just in the middle of that one. You wouldn't believe how many J's I had today, so we're playing
What's
catch
the
up
number?
a long way
Where
around.
are we at?
Fuck around. I've had 5 infused J's before we got to this point. So, and I was
Imagine,
I,
Dylan.
I wish I could
but
be.
then I've been dabbing
5 J's
too.
in.
So
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're a couple of truck drivers, so unfortunately we've been on the
Oh,
bench
yeah.
for many years.
I drove
Yeah.
truck for a long
I
time.
miss it. I definitely miss it. I'd like to. I would do it for as a nightcap. You know.
I'm about like
Actually, I
30
shouldn't say
years
I drove
too
truck
late
for
in the
a long
game.
time. I drove for a short period of time, and it felt like forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like 30,
About a year
30
in, I
years
was like,
late.
I'm good.
I would
I'm
do on
gonna
the coke
die
lines.
on this job. Long haul trucking was the worst thing that I ever did in my life, and I don't drugs. I will say, I would rather go back to that than long haul truck driving.
That's fair.
Well,
I'm
Dylan,
sorry.
that's essentially what you do.
I make baseball bats.
I mean, I'm not like long haul.
I had
driving,
I
that's
just
for sure.
that was a random thing too that happened with TikTok. Literally, I had no plans on starting to make art ever. I was working in a cemetery, and people started. I started tinkering with one of my iron burners that I had just for funsies with a friend's project, and I kind of liked how it was coming out, and I broke the iron, and somebody was telling me to keep going. I grabbed another iron and I bought a wire burner, and I made a couple of projects, and I was starting to actually enjoy it, and it looked really cool. And then I was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna make one baseball bat."
Do you got
I've
any
made-
on hand
Tons.
that we can show? Or you got anything that we can show?
I got. Oh, oh
I've
sick.
seen them. They're pretty cool. But yeah,
I've
for
got
the
a
people that
few.
haven't seen 'em.
I got one in the shop right now that's really freaking unique. It's Bill the Butcher, and I can't show that one just yet because it's Bill the Butcher. It needs a little bit more work. But like I did Metallica Whiskey in the Jar,
Nice.
and then like on the this is like we're gonna do it like this. Here we go. But I don't know if you can see that.
That hand
Oh, yeah.
painted?
Uh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's all done by hand, right?
yeah, it's all hand painted, and I was just
What's
having
the process?
fun.
What's the process of that? You gotta like stain it and the whole nine.
Oh yeah, well, it's I wood burn all of the black area, and then I come back at it with oil paint, and then polyurethane, and I do a lot of touch ups. And oh man, this takes a long time when you get like something like this where I have the streams going around the handle all the way down, like, and it's all wood burned, the black area, so it's a tremendous amount of work.
So
And
for
I've
that
got,
one
like-
right there, did somebody hit you up and tell you exactly what you want in there, or did they be like, "Hey, I want a Ghostbusters," and then you came up with that?
They just told me they wanted Ghostbusters, and I that's what I did. That's how JD DeLay, he messaged me and wanted to get a baseball bat that was a Start the Chipper theme, and I made him that Make Pedophiles Afraid Again bat, and the other side says Start the Chipper. And it's an American, like Captain American design.
Yeah.
Captain America design kind of looks a little bit like a Trump hat, but I made that for him, and then right afterwards, I had like 5 people message me, "I want that bat." So I made about 5 of those, and I've got another one I'm making right now because I'm just gonna make it, and eventually it'll sell on the page because people love that stuff. That's the stuff. Like, and especially right now, perfect time for it.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's 100% fact. So what is like somebody that's listening or watching now that would maybe want something done? How do they get a hold of you? What's the cost? What's the whole nine?
So right now, I have a Facebook page, and it's Dan Hamer's Custom Woodburning. And if you go to my Facebook page, you can message me through there. That's the best way to do it. And then that way I'll trade phone number with you. We can text, and we can actually work a better plan. You know, like I do 125 up front and 125 on completion plus shipping for baseball bats, and I don't have to dicker because that's my price, and I don't expect more, and that's I'm gonna give you a product that's I'm gonna put way too much time into,
Sure.
like guaranteed, and it's gonna be a conversation starter in the corner of your bedroom for sure. Or if somebody comes into your house in the middle of the night, you know, it's the most beautiful piece of evidence you'll see on the table. Like, so the judge is going to gush over it. He's gonna, oh my God, where can I get my
I love
son?
the Ghostbusters. Right. Yeah. What? So all right, somebody hits you up tomorrow. They want to bat. I know you already got something lined up, but typically, what's the turnaround when they gonna have it in their hands?
It'd be about a week.
Yeah.
If I'm starting beginning to end, probably about a week, drying time and everything. But not in their hands. I'm saying I'd have it done about a week, and then
Right.
shipping. So whatever
Okay.
shipping would be to wherever they are after that, you know, like so. Within the states, though, it's the most I've ever paid for shipping in the states was around $20. So like, which I was really surprised how cheap it was to ship to Canada until the tariff fee hit. You know, that was the only part that sucked. Like,
Yeah, I believe that. Is that so? That's you're basically probably just Canada and then the Continental for now.
yeah.
Or?
Well, I've sold
Okay.
to England too.
Okay.
I've been waiting for an Aussie to get me up. Eventually, I'm going to sell to Australia. I've been waiting.
What was the shipping to Britain?
Actually, it was like $76 or some shit like that, and it was a Billy Club, like a tire thumper.
Damn.
Yeah, that's crazy, right? Expensive.
Yeah.
I know.
Right.
And on top of that, it was $150 to make everything. Like that included like buying the thumper, then sanding it all the fuck down and doing my whole thing on it. And I sent it to him. He's a motorcycle rider, and he wanted Iron Man with Tinkerbell on there, and I thought that was the weirdest combo, but yeah, whatever. That's what you want, man. I'll
Yeah, if
run
he's
it.
paying, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, well, it was his wife and him that he's Iron Man, she's Tinkerbell, and I went,
Okay.
makes sense.
Hey, whatever floats your boat.
Yeah, I wouldn't have cared if he was Tinkerbell on the other side of this or something, but I just, whatever. We got that out of the way. I made him the damn club.
So that's basically your full-time gig now, huh?
I just can't. I can't keep up with it at this point. I'm trying to. I have. I just did a rifle stock. I've got like 3 bats hanging in the shop. 3 bats hanging over on the side here. I'm working on Start the Chipper bat. You know, I mean, it's pretty stupid. Like, and I have like 5 people behind on orders that I need to start working on. But I have to finish these other bats first. So
I mean, that's
'cause
a
if
good
I-
thing, though.
Yeah, no, it is. It's I could just continue to work nonstop. I'm very fortunate in the fact that my people are very, very sweet and help me like get better at this, and they're the reason that I'm even any of this. Like I'm
Do
just a
you
person.
obviously we don't got to get into any kind of specifics at all, but do you make any money off social media?
I used to. I
Okay.
when I did my bigger account right before it went down, I only was monetized for about 5 months before it finally went down. Seriously, after years of being on there, they let me monetize like right when they were getting ready to sell it, and I monetized, and the most I ever made on there 1 month, I made $1,300, and I was fucking shitting my pants that I made that
Yeah.
much money off of
Yeah.
TikTok and
Right.
just being me talking, and then it was like 2 months later. The account was at risk of ban, so I couldn't really use it anymore. Last month I got $16. It's retirement money, baby. We're getting there.
Yeah. Put it away.
I'll just let it stack. About 50 years, I'll be dead, and that'll be great.
I think that's the thing that people like a weird misconception too is like
Oh, there's
they'll see
money to be
somebody
made on
with
TikTok?
they'll see somebody with 6-figure, 7-figure followers account. Because we got a buddy, Michigan Barbecue Addicts. We bring him up all the time. He's a good friend of ours, Walt Johnston out of Michigan. He's got like 600K, and he still works a full-time job and the whole nine, man. I mean, he's got some
Yeah,
good partnerships. I think he does make a little bit of change, but it's nothing where he can stop working. You know?
it, I look at it like if TikTok ends tomorrow, everything's done with that, and I can't like post on social media anymore. Like, even if I went to go work at a recreational shop selling cannabis with no resume, I think I could walk in, given like what I've done here and all across all these platforms and stuff. I think I could go in there and probably get a job. I mean, just doing the same thing I used to do, but I wouldn't want to do that because I really don't want to do that job ever again.
Sure.
I'd rather make baseball bats and get better at my artwork and hopefully be a name in that industry someday, that's even bigger than it is now.
I kind of want to veer off the path here for a minute because I see you got a signed jersey from the Boz there in the background, which is
Yeah.
pretty sick.
My
What's the
wife's got
story with
that.
that?
My wife got that for me for Christmas one year. My family is all diehard Seahawks fans, and the Boz was he was the GOAT. He was legend, and then boy, he wasn't.
Yeah, yeah,
But
for sure.
but still fantastic, and I love him. So she got me a signed jersey, and that's framed. I cherish the hell out of it. I love that so much. I thought it would be a good backdrop to use because like
Oh yeah.
it's
It's
the
cool,
Boss.
man. I mean, nobody has looked more like a badass football player that was not more than
Yeah.
Boz. It's crazy.
That mohawk.
Like, he looked like he should have been like a 15-year veteran, Hall of Famer. But
Dude,
yeah, it just didn't happen. But still, yeah, I mean, he's still a cool dude. And
he looks
yeah,
like an
Seahawks. I mean,
80s.
you guys have had a good couple of weeks then. Seahawks fans.
Yeah, we
Pretty
won.
cool.
Hey, that was the ugly win, but it was a win. All kicks.
Yeah, I'll take it in the Super Bowl. Yeah, you take it anyway. Shout out
I
to Sam
could-
Darnold, man.
No doubt.
That was a cool story.
Yeah. Yeah, I felt kind of bad for the quarterback for New England because, yikes, that was a rough game for him.
Yeah,
I don't think he
Seahawks
was ready
defense,
for that.
Ate him up. Yeah. Second
O-line
year,
did no
yeah. I mean,
favors.
that's a big stage.
Right?
Was
Yeah,
it
dude,
22,
come on.
23, so
I was like thinking to myself, this kid is so young to be a quarterback at the Super Bowl. Like, I'd be shitting my pants. 23,
yep.
like running that show. Oh, Jesus. Stress alone.
Because that's the first Super Bowl for the Patriots since Tom Brady. So to try to fill those shoes,
It'd be one of those
Tough.
things trying to like take a sip, like,
yeah, for sure.
on the sidelines,
Um,
shitting yourself.
Deal, you got anything before I keep rolling or
I don't know. Can you guys hear me now?
yeah?
Is he
I
still
don't know if
muted?
you can. See?
You
See what
really
I'm talking
can't
about?
hear him?
I don't think it can. That's why I kind of stayed quiet. It's like, you can't hear me.
No,
So
you can hear me though, right?
yeah. That's
No, I'm
what
talking
I
about
picked
Dan.
up on
You
that
can hear
about.
me?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
You can't hear him.
No, I got nothing.
Yeah.
Wow, I don't know what
So
that
that's why
is.
I picked up on that about 15, 20 minutes ago. So I was like, I'll let Bobby run the show here.
I
So
was wondering why you weren't saying shit.
yeah, it's like, you can't
Damn,
hear
I
me.
don't know why, because you're running this whole thing. So how can he only hear me?
Well, everything's unmuted unless he
I
has
have no
me
idea, bro.
muted. I don't know if you can check.
There's
Ask him if
a
he can hear
technical
me.
difficulty going on here. It's not.
How do you mute somebody? I don't know how to do that.
Check.
I'm not
Check
muting
if there's.
anybody.
See if he. I don't know if. I don't know if the guest.
Am
I
I?
don't know what the guest sees.
I don't think you can mute somebody else on here that I know of.
He might be able to mute individuals. I don't know.
I was gonna say,
I guess
like,
you.
I don't got nothing. I'm like looking to see
I'm
if
a
I
guest
got anything.
technically too. I don't. There's no
It's
way to do
interesting.
that.
Let's see if I look in here
I got no idea.
at mic settings.
Damn,
I
I
got
had
it
no
in
idea, Dylan. You should have like said something in the chat.
We need to get you a
Well,
sign.
you guys were on a roll. You
You
guys
can
were on a
just-
roll.
We're
Well, I
fucked.
can. I can relay something if you want to ask. I guess.
I mean, I had a few
Right.
questions that popped up throughout.
Kind of
I had a few
fucking
questions that
fun.
popped up throughout, but kind of epic focus took place, and
We'll play with a coffee can and a string.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean that might work. We're a little far. We're in Ohio, but you have to stretch pretty far. Because you're in Washington, right? That's where you've been your whole life.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. Washington State.
Does it rain there as much as everyone says it does?
Or
thinks it does?
yeah. This time of year
Yeah.
it should be pretty nasty, but right now it's not been not so moist. You know, like it needs to we need a little more saturation. We got dick for snow this year. Nothing.
I wish we were the opposite of that.
we're getting more.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
nothing. Like a dusting. That's all we've got.
Yeah,
That's
I guess what are winters like that over there usually?
Rain.
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 Sucks.
I mean, not really, man. It's Washington. We don't tan, we rust. You know, like so. You just you got to go with it. You know, like I don't know. We have the best apples. We have incredible blacktail, elk, black bear, cougar. And I'm not talking about just my wife. I'm just saying, you know, like
Hey.
it is beautiful here in Washington. I've always loved this state. It's my favorite place, and I've been all over this country except for Alaska and Hawaii and Mexico.
I got a buddy
they
of
have the
ours.
best coffee?
He went to school with us. He's from Ohio, and he moved out. He's like in the Seattle area, and he loves it. You know, he
Yeah.
was talking up. He said he's got an underrated food scene, all that stuff. He loves what he's got going on over there.
I don't know about Seattle, but I'm joking. I love Seattle. It's just it's not what it used to be. It's kind of sad. You go up there now. There's a lot of problems with addiction right now in Seattle. You just kind of see it on the face of everybody there. I mean,
Would you ask Dylan about coffee?
Aren't they known for their coffee over there?
I think Seattle. I don't know about Washington as a whole. He was asking if you guys are known for your coffee, but that's like a Seattle thing, right?
Seattle thing kind of, but I think most of Washington's pretty about their coffee. That's kind of a Pacific Northwest thing more, I feel. Even Oregon, I feel it's really coffee driven because it's kind of cold and wet, and warm cup of coffee, you know, that's nice. Even if it's like over a pot fire on a clear cut somewhere, it's still nice, you know, like warm cup of coffee.
So summers, are they like humid? Since you guys are always
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks. I
Real
hate
humid.
humidity. Ugh.
It's really humid. It's because this is technically Washington State, where I live, is a rainforest.
Oh,
It's really a rainforest. So like when you get heavy rain, and all that rain and all that precipitation for also all that time, and it gets to 80 degrees like in a week, it doesn't burn off that fast. Boy, it's like a sweat box here. It turns into a sauna.
yeah, that sucks. That's how it gets over
He
here
said he was
sometimes.
in the. It's a
It'll
dark
make you
humor.
sweat. I'll tell you that. It's that Robin Williams line. You'll have it rolling down the crack of your ass like Niagara.
All right, hold on here. I feel like I'm on a live broadcast. I'm getting. He's about to ask a question. Hold on a second. Back to you, Dylan.
Yeah, he said he has dark humor. I am interested in some of the dark humor jokes that I'm into that kind of stuff. So please pass that along.
So he said he's interested to maybe hear some of your dark humor jokes.
Jesus.
I feel like I'm his fucking translator or something. Like he's from another country.
Well, dark humor jokes. I mean, good lord. Most times what I was talking about is like I'll be talking about like my dad, and I'll say something like, like talking to him, like in the video, you know, like I'll say say something to my father really quick, you know, and then look back at the audience and engage them, and then go back to talking to dad, something random like that. You know, it's mostly just dark humor, like from a
Situation.
lost standpoint, without like going too far. I can't go too far on TikTok. They'll ban you. Turns out.
Sure.
You can't smoke.
Yeah,
because
because that last account that you got 600 on, like you're technically not banned, but you're like a strike away or whatever.
Yeah. It
Yeah, we
says
got-
when I sign in, it says at content risk, like content violation warning at the top. And my buddy was like, "That'll go away," and I was like, "Okay." So finally, here just recently, it did go away. It stopped saying warning, and now I sign into it. I'm like, bullshit. I get into the fucking analytics really quick, and I check it, and it's like, "Oh yeah, no, you're still fucked. Don't touch anything or do anything. You're fucked." Like, oh okay, just checking. Just the warning's off though, but it's letting me know like you could post. Like I'm not losing this.
Yeah, we got like a
Was it
10-day ban just for talking about gambling.
640 some thousand when it went down. When I had to quit posting on it, really, and at that point, it's not worth it. You know, like I talked to literally thousands of people on that one account. Did thousands of videos where I was individually talking to people, and some of those videos I know were really important to those individuals because I mean, I don't mean to be rude, but sometimes people don't, their voice doesn't get pushed very hard. They don't get to see it, you know, like, and then they see a creator that has a few followers, and all of a sudden their name is being pushed on there, and it's a question from them, and I'm saying something that they relate to, and we have that connection for a moment, and they typically will continue to follow me for a long time afterwards. And I'm mindful that if I'm being respectful to people and loving people, they'll keep coming back. You know, like, so it's just all my accounts ever trying to be now is just loving Uncle Dan.
Yeah, man. We got DMR Bushcraft here saying, I feel like they find reasons to demonetize you to not pay you, which is probably true.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, a lot of new TikToks, new ownership cuts out the payment. They don't have to pay.
Yeah, the irony of it too is like you'd think that it would be eased up on after the Chinese no longer has it, but it's like worse now that we got it.
Israel.
Yeah. It's like,
Test 1 2.
wow.
There we are.
Oh, all right.
Dude.
Had to refresh the page here. So we're back in business, baby.
You know,
Should've done it
we
a
take
while
a
ago.
week off. Don't we? Always got. There's always some little bit of rust we got to shake off. But
And
were
it's
missing
maybe
your
not
voice.
even. I can't control it.
each other.
It's- you know, it's just it's.
I'm
it's,
just glad you can hear you
technology.
because I didn't want to keep doing like the, TV broadcast shit.
Yeah, I felt
where
bad,
like,
man, because I try to talk and it's like I'm sure the audience hears me. I'm sure my voice was getting picked up for the
I
recording.
heard you
but
the whole time.
I kept
I don't know where you
stepping
guys
on his
disconnect
stepping
with.
on his toes over there. I didn't want to keep stepping on his toes, so I just kept quiet because
I couldn't hear you, so I thought there was something up.
Yeah, I was like, oh,
Yeah,
you
he
know,
just don't like you, I guess. I
it is
don't
what
know.
it is.
No, not that at all. I just couldn't figure out what. I can't fix shit.
I mean, that was my job. I should have probably realized it sooner and did something earlier, but
Yeah.
I got it now.
okay,
We're
Yeah, we were
good.
just talking shop, baby. That's the name of the game right there.
Don't worry,
Dylan, I
guys.
mean-
You can fill in the reviews what you thought of this podcast. By
Yep.
the, no, I'm kidding. Fucking.
Hey, negative or positive, all publicity is good publicity.
It was all fantastic.
Yeah, and those of you that are in here, we got a
except for
Fred
the sound
Allen,
guy.
DMR Bushcraft. If you guys can like the stream that you're watching right now, subscribe to our channel. We'd appreciate it.
Yeah.
And anyone else that's watching, we definitely would appreciate that.
Yeah.
But Dylan, now that you got, open airways again, jump in, man. Jump in the convo.
Hey, we'll just keep talking shop. You know how I roll. I usually pop in with great questions throughout. Because I mean, I was trying to focus on fixing whatever the fuck was going on right there for the past 40 minutes. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty incredible. You said you do all the bats, handmade, all that stuff is custom to order. Any torpedo bats? Or you make the bats, don't you? I was trying to pick up on that as well. Like you actually craft the
I
bats
don't.
or buy the bats?
No, I don't. I buy the bats because
Gotcha.
I don't have the space for a wood
Right.
lathe. and the mess alone from a wood lathe is tremendous. I just don't have that kind of space. I mean, it would be fun. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. Like, I love the idea, but holy shit, I don't want to. Okay, that's like that. Oh, I've got a DIY project for you guys. Everything's going real good here. Okay, now we're gonna pull out the CNC machine, and you know, like, you're like, oh well, yeah. Let me just pull that out of my back pocket for you. You know, like.
I got you. Yeah, I mean, I would like to get.
No, I know. I can't do all of them like that.
Sure.
Could you imagine for 250? Holy fuck, what a deal! These people are getting the best goddamn deal ever.
Some of those bats are $250 alone. I mean, if that's probably like a standardized price for these Louisville Sluggers.
I'm not even gonna lie. What happened was I was looking up baseball bats and I looked up a top end one and it was $250, and that wasn't even a top end one. And I went,
that's basic.
That's what I'm gonna charge, and that's what I charged. And I haven't fucked with my prices. And at one point, I knew that I was not doing good enough work to make the 250, but then I went past that and I started doing better work. Then I feel like I'm making, like I feel like I'm doing better work than $250 worth of work now.
Oh, sure.
And I'm not changing my price because
I mean,
I'm looking at it like the other people basically paid for me to go to college to do this and learn, and they are the only fucking reason that I was able to learn as fast and progress as fast, and because I just kept getting so much work, and I was able to just go. I've made over 100 bats, way over 100 bats. I'm probably closer to 200, 300.
Sure.
I
mean,
just looked at the prices of Louisville Sluggers, and it blew my mind.
It has to be near four figures.
Yeah, they're getting expensive.
But I guess, I mean, wood in general is, more expensive, so that makes sense.
See, I'd like to get send in like a torpedo bat, and it has a little bit fatter middle to it, and then use that fatter middle as part of the art.
Yeah.
And maybe like the design of the bat itself be incorporated with the art and kind of design around it, kind of like a 3D effect.
So I pissed off the lead. Well, I didn't piss him off. The lead singer of Green Jello. Him and I have been friends for a minute, and I made him a bat, and I'm waiting for him to get to the Pacific Northwest, and he's supposed to pick it up. Green Jello is a band that sang a song back in the early 90s called Three Little Pigs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Little pig, let me in. Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin.
Yeah.
I
remember that.
So it's like, I went pretty wild with this. This got his fucking tattoo that's on the back of his hand on the base of it. This guy's really fun though. He messages me occasionally. He's the most fucking batshit crazy person you've ever met in your life, but he is just so fun. Dude, punk rock puppet show. Bill Manspeaker.
You'd bring this up kind of jumbling something in my head too. And Dylan, you kind of have a connection to this as well, because you used to do your little song covers on Instagram that you'd sing.
Yeah.
And the one that always comes to mind for me is you did the song "I'll Be" by Edwin McCain, which you are like friends with him, which was like such a random connection. I just texted him the other day.
You're friends with Edwin McCain?
Yeah,
That's hilarious.
I literally just texted him the other day. I have pictures with him too. He invited us to the winery up here in Seattle area, and we got to meet and hang out, did a couple videos together and shit, and it's really funny, man. Like, when I was a kid, I used to watch Dawson's Creek. I know, right? Doesn't sound like me, but yeah, I did. So anyways, I was watching that, and they would play that fucking song all the time, and I loved that song way back when I was a kid. If you would have told me that I'd be friends with Edwin McCain like later on in life, I'd have said you're full of shit. Full of shit. And
did he just like comment on a video? Like, how did that all even come to be?
Dude, he messaged me one day and he's like, "Can I get a bat made by you?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "I got this new he's gonna get this new album coming out." He goes, I'll send you a link to what the album is, and I just want you to make the album cover on a bat." And I was like, "Yeah." I mean, yeah. So I fucking start making this bat. well, we had been kind of friends on TikTok. Just like he added me on there, and I was like blown away that a blue check added me, and then the whole bat thing happened. He got his bat from me, and he loved it. He saw it, and he was just blown away by the work I did on it. He keeps it on his bus that he has, and Queenie, and he messages me occasionally, and we bullshit. It's the most random thing. I would have never thought that that guy would want to actually just visit with a normal human being, like that isn't like some sort of celebrity of some kind. He sent me a picture a while back, and it was him and Sugar Ray and Kid Rock, and I was cracking up. I was like, "What the fuck?" And he goes, "Oh, what the fuck?" Kid Rock used to have a nickname for him. It was Edwin Cocaine.
Edwin
And
Cocaine.
yeah, and I started cracking up laughing because, oh fuck. Well, if you hear his stories, that guy's a survivor. Like he went through some serious addiction, like so. But he cracks me up. He's really funny, and people like look at him like he's pretty straight. Like that guy has guns, and he's awesome. Like he's not that like I'll be pop star that you think he is. He's a sweetheart. Like he really is though. Like he cracks me up.
Yeah, man, that was like kind of a cool, because that was like a little bit of a storyline there for a while, because you guys kept talking about trying to meet and go to a show, and I think maybe like once or twice it just didn't happen. So when you kind of like, it was like a story arc, and you finally got it to happen. He was like in a video with you one time, and yeah, you still see him. I think I seen him just a couple days ago comment on one of your videos.
Yeah, he's talking about he's watching everybody wants to watch it burn down, and so he commented that just the other day. I asked him if he had Queenie full, gas in it, as I was wearing a flak jacket talking, like, what's up? Like, got Queenie full? Where are we going?
That's awesome, man. Like just to think like something that you're just God-given talent leads you to these awesome places in life.
I don't even know if it's anything like that, man. I've always just had a really good rapport with people. Like even when I was a dealer and like bud tender, man, I did most of my business because I had people that wanted to come back and see me. It wasn't just about like, oh, you got good smoke. Like it was that, but it was also they wanted to come visit with me. I mean,
yeah.
I was a fun salesman.
Yeah, I gotta say, I mean, the worst jobs I've ever had in my life were, and I haven't had many, but the ones that I had in like the customer service realm of things were the most annoying and worst experiences. And I think that goes for like really I think anyone could say that works in customer service doesn't particularly like it, unless, I mean, you're a people person, people pleaser, and all that kind of stuff. I guess that's kind of like you're in your wheelhouse of things. But I will say the one thing that it did give me was it more refined my skills with communication and being with people and having better dialogue for sure. I don't know, now that I'm away from that and being a truck driver, like Bobby said, it's like that's just you in the truck. And then it kind of makes you more, I guess, to yourself as time goes on, because that's really all you have at that job, like 8+ hours a day, 10+ hours a day. So yeah, it's one thing I did like about working with people in the customer service is that like it forced you to talk and communicate and get to know people. And I guess that's what we have this podcast for now, is kind of like to touch up on the communication side of things and being more extroverted, if you will.
I just didn't like truck driving because I hated hunting for places to poop.
No, right there on the side of the road, dude. You just got to hug that drive tire.
I've done that. I almost got my balls bitten off by a fucking rattlesnake on the Oklahoma Panhandle doing that.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, I mean, we don't have rattlesnakes over here, but
in Louisiana, I had an alligator too while I was taking a shit, tried to fuck with me. I'm not even exaggerating. Yeah.
Damn.
No, that sucks. It really sucks. Driving truck is a nightmare.
you just got to pinch it off and roll.
Sorry, tractor. Right. Everybody says driving truck, they get pissy at you.
Nah, they're posers.
Yeah. Really
I fucking don't care.
Just got a couple other things we get you out of here. I was in. Are you in your shop right now?
No, this is my fucking office, man.
Oh, okay. I see you got all kinds of stuff in there.
I got the gun safe over here. Like, You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Shouldn't do that too loud. My dog will freak the fuck out.
I like that. Yeah, you got all kinds of stuff in the ceiling, like posters and stuff. Like it's. I like
Oh
that.
yeah,
I like
no,
the
my
setup.
my
man.
office is like it's like John Doe's room in Seven, kind of just a little bit of everywhere.
Yeah, that's pretty sick, man.
I
I know your shop's a lot like that too, like where you got all kinds of stuff in there.
Yeah, the walls are all covered in shit. I know. I want it to look like CBGB's bathroom.
I wish I had a bunch of shit, man. I say this every time. Even when looking behind Bobby, he has a nice collection, and I was like, I got mustard.
Yeah, you got a collection of mustard right there, man. There you go.
I'm missing one because I did open one, and you need to refrigerate those things after you open them. And,
Nah, that much vinegar, it'll be all right.
I don't know, man.
It'll last at least 5 years.
Take the chance.
Just don't open it again. It'll be fine.
But yeah, I mean, it's good
Sealed.
stuff. It's great stuff. Pilsudski over here, based out of Pennsylvania. Great mustard.
I've never had it.
We had his name's Mike. He runs the show there. We had him on about a month ago, and he sent us both a sample pack of their mustard.
Nice.
Pretty cool. So I'm excited to try
Nice.
it. It's got all kinds of crazy flavors. One of them being bacon jalapeno mustard. So
Ooh.
Oh,
I
yeah,
like,
we got
I like mustard.
yeah,
we got
Same.
the dill pickle mustard. We got some Polish. I'm a Polak, so I like that. Appreciate it. We got some sriracha mustard, wasabi mustard, bacon jalapeno mustard, and the one I opened was a sweet honey or sweet hot honey mustard.
Sweet hot. Yep.
It's great.
I like
That's
that
one
sweet
I'm
hot.
excited to try, like on a brat. That sweet hot. Yeah.
100%.
We have something, I can't remember what it is. Beaver something. I don't remember what it is. It's the name of the brand. It's honey mustard, and it is shit. That is so
You a
good.
griller? You get on the grill or anything?
A little bit.
Or does your wife do all the cooking? Okay.
No, I don't. When I barbecue, I
really
just
like
use
our
propane.
steaks.
No, I'm a cheap bastard.
Well, that's fine.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
There's plenty of different ways to skin a cat or, grill a steak.
I've got
How
a
do you-
Traeger, but it's got mice living in it, so I'm not really trying to, intrude.
Yeah. I don't want no problems with that.
You could have like mice shish kebab.
They're in there. I could kick that thing on, and I could probably, see. This is where the dark humor would come in, and I would say something really shitty right there. But I'm gonna dial back and just not.
Oh, no.
Yeah, what?
Safety.
Smoked rat?
Well,
Safety
a smoke.
off.
Smoking them out in the Traeger does not seem like it seems like gassing, and I'm not trying to get into these kind of humor jokes on this fucker right now. You know what I'm saying?
Propane.
This is not the way. This is not the way. I'm not doing this today.
So when you're
You're
not
not
doing
gonna-
the bats,
you're
you're
not
not
gonna rope
doing
me into that
social
one.
media. What do you like to do in your free time, man? Your very little free time.
Right now, I need to go hang out with my wife more and go out in the woods. That's more what I want to do. Is I want to prepare for next hunting season. Already, I've got all summer, but I need to go find the population where the deer are kind of migrating and hanging out and think like the blacktail.
Big hunter,
I just
yeah.
want to hunt more, man.
I feel it. I can dig that for sure.
I gotta put more time behind this Ruger of mine. I just got to.
Yeah, you got the space, man. It sounds like so. Yeah, make it happen. But Dan, I'm gonna ask you the question we ask all our guests at the end of each episode, and that is: knowing what you know today, what is one thing you would tell your 18-year-old self?
When I was about 23, I got a book I was reading. It was a Hunter S. Thompson book, and in there was a quote that said, "Would you rather sit idly by on the shore, or would you rather get in there and brave the seas of life and live?" And it was not the exact quote, but it's along those lines. And I would love to get in my 18-year-old's ear and fucking scream at him and tell him, "You're sitting on the fucking shore. Get in the fucking game now, because you're going to regret the fuck out of this when you're 32 and you don't have a father anymore."
I like that. That's strong. I like that for sure. I think most of us at 18, I don't know, most of us growing up, we were kind of taught that like 18, you need to know what the fuck you're doing, where to go, how to maneuver, how to move around. And I just think 18, you're still a kid.
Yeah, look at it this way. I didn't start hitting a stride with my wood burning until I was about 38 years old. I didn't know what I wanted to do until I got to there. That's it. That's reckless. So keep in mind also, you gotta focus on what you want. You know, like if you find something that you're passionate about, dive, get into it. That's what you have to do. Unless it's killing people, don't do that.
Correct.
That's a fair point.
Yeah, that's great advice there by the one and only Dan Hammer right there, baby. Before we do end off, man, this has been a great show, great experience. This has gone exactly like I thought. But Dan, make sure you plug your socials for us. Tell everyone where they can go. Make sure you plug the wood burning page one more time so you can maybe get some more eyes and ears on that. But yeah, let everyone know where they can see what you're doing.
No, that's Dan Hamer, and it's Hamer, not two M's. That's Hammer. And if you go over to Instagram, I'm there. If you go over to YouTube, I'm there. TikTok, Facebook, I'm fine. I'm all over the fucking place. But I mean, good enough. At least I'm not on Clapper. Well, I think I am on Clapper, but I don't have that anymore, so just don't worry about that one. But anyways, I love you guys though, and Dan Hamer's Custom Wood Burning is where you can find me if you want to message me to get a hold of me to make something for you. So let me know, guys. I love you guys, and I hope you have a beautiful night.
There it is, man. You've been awesome. Definitely won't be the last time we have you on the show. I'd love to bring you on, sometime in the future to just kind of keep kicking your brain and talking shop, man. Because this, like I said, been following you for years and talking to you now face to face. Or I guess over the computer technically, but it's kind of just like if I were to leave a comment on your page, man. If I say something, you'll hit me with some kind of sage advice or attempt to, and it's appreciated. I love your answer to the 18-year-old question. That's phenomenal, and I think a lot of people will take some stuff from that. So this was great, man. So thank you again for that. D-Lo, you know what time it is?
Yes, sir. That's a wrap on 224. Dan, thank you so much for the time. I appreciate your perspective on life, and I really hope that the next time we have you on, the audio goes well, and the technical issues are at a bare minimum.
Right, we're doing the best we can.
Yeah, it's all we can do. That's all we can do there. It's appreciate the time going over the couple hurdles there. We apologize, and I'm sure that's my end for at least half the show there, and not being able to communicate properly there with you. But next time we'll get the kinks taken care of there for you. But
don't worry about it.
To everyone out there listening, wherever you may be listening and reviewing, be sure to follow them and get your go request your bats. Get that artwork, beautiful artwork there, custom to order. And follow us at TSP_2019 on all of our social platforms. Be sure to hit that follow, subscribe on our YouTube channel. We're trying to grow this channel as well. Small time boys trying to do some big time things right here, brick by brick at TSP. So from myself, Bobby, and Dan, have a wonderful week, friends. We'll catch you next time for 225.
TSP, we like to welcome you. Every show we drop a gem on you to invest in you. We giving you the game, not no lame shit. These other podcasts talk about the same shit. We talk sports, world news, entertainment.